this is Tommy in South Carolina today, on the road and stopping at a store that it's been a year since I've been to, Yesterdaze, and I've got with me a special guest. Here he is, Beatle Brad.
Hey,
everybody knows Beatle Brad.
How you doing? That's right. Hey, good to see you.
So Brad and I met today, and we've been record shopping, and I'm sure you're going to see some videos that we're going to do.
Yep.
And Brad's got some great stuff, and I know you guys are going to enjoy that. And I've picked up a couple of things, nothing major, but I have a feeling
today this one might be it. This might be. So for those of you that are watching, send your money in because we're going to need money.
Lots of it, lots of it. So we're about to find out here at Yesterdaze. We're going to say hi to Mike. I think Mike's the name of the owner. And and I'm going to show Brad around, kind of in my neck of the woods.
Okay, it's my first time here, so this will be exciting.
My
to
second
see
time. So, but I know based on last time, it's going to be good.
We're looking forward to it. Hopefully they're open.
No, yeah, they're open. They better be.
Yeah, really.
All right, let's go in. Brad and I are in Yesterdaze in Seneca, South Carolina. This is a great store full of really great stuff. Bring your pocketbooks. Right?
Yes.
Beatle Brad says, bring your pocketbooks.
Awesome stuff here. You guys need to make a point to come down here.
Yeah, Mike's a cool guy, and he's got a lot of stuff in here. I found a little stack of stuff which I will be sharing in my video later on. But just, you know, all kinds of stuff from your standard quote-unquote imports, which we've gone through. There's signed stuff, just a lot of memorabilia, and just a little bit of everything. To be honest with you, you want an autographed picture of Rick Nelson? There it is. He's got it for you. Just great stuff, great prices, good selection. Now, some of you may know Mike from some of the record shows. Actually, Beatle Brad knew Mike from some of the record shows.
Yes.
And so it was kind of fun when we came in because we already had an idea. But I do have a little stack of stuff, but really good quality stuff I've been looking for, and just really neat. So I'm going to get some pictures of the inside of the store, aside from what you've seen of me just walking around, and show you guys a little bit of what he's got.
Without you, so.
There is the email address and phone number and hours and address. Like I said, really great store, Yesterdaze. And chances are, if you don't see it in the racks and you ask Mike about it, he will find it for you. Really fair prices, and I promise you, you'll probably see something that you haven't seen anywhere else. So it's worth looking up. And there's the email address, so you can always email and ask, and I bet you he will be glad to ship something to you. So if there's something rare, if you saw something on the walls here that caught your eye, a lot of fabulous stuff. We're here at Yesterdaze, hanging out with Beatle Brad. Finally got to meet Beatle Brad. I wore my Beatles Abbey Road funny shirt.
You wore a Beatles T-shirt for me.
That's right. That's right. I know how to do it. We've had a great day today.
Yeah.
And it's been nice to hang out, and you're gonna see more of us in the future. So let that be a warning to you. You know, and I'm gonna show you guys. There's gonna be a follow-up video where I show what I've got, and you know everything.
Yeah, and I'll do a video showing my stuff. I didn't get to really do a video with Tommy, but we'll have plenty of time to do that because you know my medication's kicked in, so we you know.
This joker, this guy. Look,
we'll do that definitely, but you know, Tommy and I'll definitely do more videos together since Tommy's in Nebraska and I'm in Minnesota, so we're close by. You know,
we're really next door to each other, so that's awesome. So, but we've had a great day, and like I said, stick around, and I'm going to show you what I've got and do all that stuff. But from Seneca, South Carolina, that's us.
Take care, vinyl community. Good to see you.
All right, I have returned back to the music room and had a great time yesterday meeting Beatle Brad. I hope you all go subscribe and follow his channel because he really shows some neat stuff on there. And he's a nice guy, and it was a lot of fun to record shop. This was my first vinyl community sort of meetup with someone. I've talked with several of you and got to know you through social media and things. But it was nice to meet and hang out with Beatle Brad. And I have a good feeling that you're going to see more of us in the future in some other videos. And so it was really nice. But I wanted to show you guys what all I got in the haul yesterday. So we started the day off actually, and I didn't show any footage there because if you go back and look at some of my other videos, there's some stuff there. But Horizon Records, which you've heard me talk about repeatedly on here, and I've shot footage there, both Record Store Day and on the Rolling Record Store, Third Man Records, Rolling Record Store. So, but I did pick up a couple of things. I picked up the Jack White single for Over and Over and Over, and Everything You've Ever Learned on the B-side. On Third Man Records. So this is the new Jack White single, and so I have all the other ones, so I needed to get this one. And one of the other things I picked up there was Davy Jones featuring I Really Love You. Let's see, what else is on here? I haven't even really looked at it. It was really interesting because I got the other Davy Jones record on the last video that I showed with the record crawl with Sean, and so I thought, you know, why not? This was really cheap, and so just to add it to the collection and to have it. So I don't look for it to be brilliant. The other one wasn't either, but I'm a completist if anything. So here is what I picked up in Seneca out at Yesterdaze, and this is some really nice stuff. This is the Spotlight on Nilsson on Tower, on the Tower label. This is Harry Nilsson. Those of you who know that I'm a big fan of Harry's. And so this is one of the early releases that came out in the late 60s. Let's see. This is a stereo copy. It's in really nice shape. As you can see on the label there, I've not cleaned these yet, but you can tell it's a Capitol. The Tower is a Capitol subsidiary. Good Times, which, you know, the Monkees did on their last album. 16 Tons. So this is early Harry Nilsson stuff, you know, Nilsson. So this is kind of some of the early recordings he was doing. And so it's nice to have this in the collection because it's one to have. Now, those of you who know and been following the channel know that I've been on a ever-going hunt for Thin Lizzy records. That was one of my goals this year. And I have found quite a few. So my Thin Lizzy collection has grown exponentially this year. But the other group that I was looking for was XTC. Now, I struck out on the Thin Lizzy side yesterday, but I did find some XTC records. Drums and Wires was one of the ones I found yesterday at Yesterdaze. And this one is an import copy. I'll show you guys the label. And I'm thinking, is this, yeah, made in England. So some of my English viewers. So this is kind of nice. It goes with the Black Sea that I picked up last week. I know that's not an original inner sleeve, but the record looks really, really nice. And so it's always good to add some XTC, which I did. And the other one I picked up yesterday from Yesterdaze, I only picked up a couple of things, was English Settlement by XTC. Now some of you are looking at this going, what the heck? This doesn't look like my copy of English Settlement with the embossed cover. The jacket is okay, it's not great, but this is also an English pressing of English Settlement, and it's a 2-record set. So nice. I could have got an American copy. I'm just going to show you guys the labels there. I could have got an American copy, but I passed the American copy up. Of course, the American copy was cheaper, but I passed the American copy up to buy the English pressing just because it was there, and I've started quite a bit of collection on this XTC stuff. I'm not going to fool with putting that back in, but English Settlement by XTC, the 2-record set. So really, really stoked to get that. I think it's a nice one. And today, this afternoon actually, I stopped by my local Goodwill and just picked up a couple of things. Nothing really to write home about, but just some stuff I was interested in. This is Kiri sings Gershwin, opera singer Kiri Takanwa, very famous opera singer. I'm a big Gershwin fan. These things just looked really nice, and for $1, I couldn't pass them up. They're 80s records, but and this one also in there. Somebody got rid of it, and it's still in the shrink wrap. This is another Gershwin, Gershwin Overtures, John McGlynn and the New Princess Theater Orchestra. These are world premiere recordings of the original orchestrations. Some stuff I'm not too familiar with, but I will say right here for the record that George Gershwin may well be my favorite American composer. So these are just a couple of little tag-ons for $1. I'm sure I will enjoy them. So over on the other channel, Daily Records, I'm doing the Beatles this month for July. I did Guitar Heroes last month, and so now I'm doing Guitar Heroes. I mean, not Guitar Heroes, but the Beatles. We're going to discuss all things Beatles over there. Like, comment, subscribe, share, follow the Daily Records channel. Go over there and check that one out. They're pretty short videos, so you can get in and out of there relatively easy, and you can go back and watch. I think I've done like 182 of these things so far, so we're going to keep rolling right through that. In addition to yesterday, and just a side note, kind of non-vinyl community related, I went after my record hunt with Beatle Brad. I went down to Cornelia, Georgia, and met up with a YouTube guy that is much bigger than I am, and you may know who he is. You may have seen some of his videos. Jacob the Carpetbagger. I'm a big fan of Jacob's, and have followed his channel for a while now. He does like adventure videos and stuff, not really vinyl community related stuff. He did go to Nashville recently and did the Third Man Records thing, so that's of note. But Jacob's a really nice guy, and he does really funny and great videos and shows a lot of the country and places that I'll probably never get to go. And so he was at a wrestling event last night, and I went down there to help shoot some footage for him. I know he's got a lot of footage because there were 4 or 5 people that were recording for him. So he's got a big task ahead of him editing this thing together, because Jacob was actually part of the show. And so I was glad to go down there and lend a hand to that. So I did that. But in the meantime, I met a couple of other YouTubers outside of that. Jacob the Carpetbagger, go check his channel out. Also, a very, very nice man named Brother Tim, who's got some videos up. Go check out Brother Tim's channel. I'll put some links down there below. And another adventure video guy, Smitty Travels. And so you can just look him up on YouTube as well. And so he was out there as well, shooting some footage. And so there's a very good chance between all the footage, you'll probably see me in those videos. I think Smitty did a video as well as Jacob. When he gets his video up, you'll probably see me holding the camera and trying to record good footage for Jacob to use. But just a shout out to those guys, because they're really nice and really cool. And you should go check out those channels if you don't already. There's probably some fans of those guys that are lurking about in here. But like I said, a quick shout out. And also Beatle Brad, again, really nice guy. Really glad to meet him. And I know he picked up some good stuff, and he'll be doing a video on some of the stuff that he picked up as well. But that's all the housekeeping I had to do. I hope you're all taking care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting. If I don't get to one of your comments, I try to acknowledge everyone, but if I don't, please know that I've been extremely just bogged down with life for the last few weeks. And so please don't take it personally. I do love hearing from you guys, and I do read all the comments, and I try to acknowledge all of the comments with a like, and I hope to acknowledge all of them with a comment as well. And so if I miss you, or if I don't get one, please don't fret about it. You know, I do appreciate it. Everybody that watches this channel, it does mean a lot to me, and it's very encouraging. And I'm very thankful for the friends that I've made. So keep watching, keep doing videos, keep talking about music, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Thanks.